In the acquire process, we should consider the input as well before going to the next step to use the tools and technique. My name is Rendy and enjoy the video. So, acquire resource process is about the team members and physical resources like facilities, equipment, materials, and etc. that necessary to accomplish the project work. This process will help the selection of the resource assignment to the project activities. This is important because it will impacting the project schedule, budget, customer satisfaction, quality, and other areas. Not just that, insufficient resources or capabilities decrease the probability of success of the project. So, the next one that I would highlight it is the resource can either be internal or external to the organization. Typically, internal resources are assigned by the functional or resource managers, while external resources are acquired or leased through procurement process. And the acquired resource is not a one-time activity. This needs to be performed periodically as the project need. And we should considering the inputs, and the first one is project management plan, that including the resource management plan, procurement management plan, and cost baseline. The resource management plan include the guidance on how to acquire team and physical resources on the project. A procurement management plan that, like I've mentioned before, if there are procurements from other companies or external organization which are used as resources on the project, it will include the information how procurements will be integrated with other project work and stakeholders involved during the procuring process. And the cost baseline that give information about the budget for the project activities. And the project documents, there are project schedule, resource calendars, resource requirements, and stakeholder register. This is the documents that shows the activities with their planned start and end dates, which will help to determining the resources need to be available and accepted. And the second one is resource calendars. This is the document that each resource needed for the project. This will schedule on having a good understanding of each other resources availability and schedule time. And resource requirement, this is document to identify the types and the quantities of the resources that need to be acquired. And lastly, the stakeholder register. This will including the information on the stakeholder needs and expectation for the specific resource that will be used in the project. So, and the enterprise environmental factors, that are three we should consider. There is exiting organizational resource, that including availability, competence level, or prior experience for team resources, marketplace conditions, and organizational structure. This will affect the negotiations that need to do in order to acquire resources. And the last one is organizational process assets. We should consider the policies, procedures, and guidelines for acquiring resource to the project. This is typically included in resource management plan document and the historical information and lesson from previous similar projects. That's all for me, and thank you for watching.